All right. Good evening, everybody, and God bless you. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Dan. I officially am your host of 15 Minutes tonight. I want to welcome you. I want to take you just a few seconds to go ahead and share this video, take this video, send it to somebody that you think may need you moment, just some faith boost information. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. For attention, my name is Ryan Gian, officially your host for 15 Minutes. This is the ninth edition. We are coming together for a 15-minute conversation centered around the Word of God that is designed to boost and increase your faith. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. For those of you that are in Instagram this evening, welcome you as well. And a big God bless to you and are participating with me on Facebook. I want to also welcome you as well. And I'm going to go ahead and just ask if you can hear me, see me okay. I'm just going to ask for a thumbs up. I'm just going to comment that says, hear you loud, you can see it clear. Screen and let me know that you are here tonight. And I'm looking forward to what tonight is going to be for us. So I want to thank you so much for the time. If you are 15 Minutes of Faith edition, the first time, this is where we take 15 minutes every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. to come and, like I said, have a conversation centered around the Word of God, minutes of information, transferable principles, and power nuggets are designed to add, increase, enrich, benefit your life. And so I just want to make sure that you are aware that that's what we're diving into tonight, is talk about a very, very specific and important topic, a particular topic that I personally found to be very interesting as I took some time to study on it, but also be very enriching in my life. And so as I was just getting ready and preparing about, well, what to say, how should I say it, etc. tonight, this was impressive to share with you. So I'm going to give you more seconds to go ahead. I got my coffee with me. Go ahead and get your drink. Let's get going and take a few moments and share this video or testimony in this video that you know is with us. I think that needs a minute of just power-packed information, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. So with that said, now that we've gotten through my initial thank you for joining me and welcome to we're going to dive right into the topic. Now, the topic for this thing is a very particular topic for me, in this that it can be controversial. Not controversial from the topic, is it right or is it wrong, more or less from a stand of it can be seen from two different perspectives. And so I'll go from a particular perspective tonight and show you how it can be used as a powerful tool if it is used right. And so talking about false spirit of adaptability, we're going to be talking about what it takes to use potentially an expensive powerful tool to really better ours and enrich us. Okay, so we're going to dive into it here. And I just said that connection. If you can hear me, tell me what's wrong with connection. Am I blurred? Can you hear me? You see me? My friend? All right, 1 second, here, y'all. Yeah, 1 second here. Blurry and sound spots, I do. Why not sound blurry and or and sound spotty? Technology sometimes. Can't believe it. All right, a second here and do a few. Just bear with me, and then we're gonna fix this interesting issue and proceed. I said maybe no, I believe that it is me. Like a couple. All right, Tammy on Instagram, Lane on Facebook. You switch over to Facebook. Facebook better. A few seconds and just try to fix whatever this is, because if I record for tonight, but I really want to try to put we here just because content information Those we're having difficulty. So what I'm gonna ask you to switch over to Facebook. I know there's a couple of you on now, and so I know you got me on Facebook. So go ahead. I'm gonna build a connection on this. See if we can fix it on Facebook. Okay. So I'll talk about in just a bit. Thanks. All right. So we got that connection over here. Make sure everything is in okay. All right, how about now? Good? Bad? Both. All right. We'll keep going. Give it a few more seconds. See what we can lock in, and we're going to pick right. If you can, we know what's going on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep going. Dive into it real quick, and issues. Have this reload this at a time as preferably not. So we're talking about adaptability. What a perfect topic tonight, adaptability, because like techie and you're forced to make pivots and make some adjustments necessary to get done what happened, but in a manner that is still respectful to the situation in which you're in. I'm going to dive right into it. We're talking about the official topic for tonight, in the spirit of adaptability. Now, the time comes from familiar to there's more ways to fry it, right? So you're talking about different methods, but ultimately the same. And so that particular thought process is going to way into discovering this. I'm going to read from Philippians 11:13. I'm going to talk specifically from the Amplified version because I love the way that the scripture, the specific approach that this version uses, and so I think it's powerful, and I think it's definitely tonight. Let's discuss. It says this: Philippians 4:11-13 says, "Not that I speak of any personal need, for I have learned to be content and self-sufficient through Christ, satisfied to the point where I am not disturbed by need, regardless of my circumstance. I know how to long and live humbly in difficult times, and I also know how to and live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have the secret of life, whether well fed and hungry, whether having abundance in need. In all things, which He has to do through Him who strengthens and empowers me to fulfill His purpose. I am self-sufficient in sufficiency. I am ready for and equal to anything through Him who gives me with inner strength and confidence and peace." So tonight we're talking about adaptability. So let's talk about some key definitions. Adapting to make suitable for a new use. And so when talking about this ideology behind this season that we're specifically in, they need to understand how to adapt and the power behind adaptability if it is used correctly. The scriptures, we see two sides of the fence. Ultimately, I am happy, these are good, and I've learned to be happy, aren't. What is connecting factor? The connecting factor between the two, knowing that in down times I can be as happy and successful as I can in other times, because I have something that's inside of me that God put there that specifically is an inner strength that calls out strength. That's why the scripture is saying here that I've learned in the secret of this light, whether I'm wealth or hungry, that I still can do all things which He has called me to, by strength that He's given me to do it. And it's something that's inside of us that He has put in us that is an untapped well of potential and strength that can get us through. That can get us through the necessary thing to answer towards fulfilling the purpose that He called to, especially us that I'm working to adapt to this. We'll go on working to that at some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna get right to it, just so adaptability doesn't turn to irritability, and then we'll conclude here. So ability being the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions. That's the definition of adaptability. So adapt means to make suitable for new use, and adaptability is the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions. Adaptability does not mean conformity. This is what we have to understand. When we think adaptability, we think of you have to conform to the situation and the settings that are around you. That's not true. What adaptability is referring to is the opposite of conformity. Conformity means that you are essentially becoming a product of the environment. You are conforming to what is around you. You are conforming to the things in which you are involved currently in. Adaptability that are adjusting to new conditions, but you have what is inside of you. Okay, you are adjusting to means be suitable for something new, whether good or bad, but you are remaining who you are in Him. Conformity says, I don't care who I am in Him. I'm going to become that because that's what's around. But adaptability says, no, hold on. I still have a vision, I still have a goal, I still have a desire, and I'm going to still execute that goal and desire in time I'm well fed and time I'm hungry. And so adaptability ensures that you're staying your lane on a journey, that you are combating on frustrations, and that it maintains the position to maximize your opportunity. Okay? He says adaptability ensures staying lane by journey, combating one frustrating attitudes, and keeps you in position to maximize your opportunities. Why is the maximizing opportunity important? The maximizing opportunities is important because I'm in chance to do all. And we're given a specific opportunity, we're given a specific measure, we're giving something specific to that moment. What we do with the moment determines how far the next level will go. The only thing between you and every other billionaire and billionaire that you see is the distance of what you do in time and the opportunity which you are. Okay, so I talk about things real quick here to foster adaptability, because again, adaptability can be expensive and powerful and is used in the appropriate manner. Okay, and so there are one. I'm going to put it on here in the screen to share. Change your thought process. Very simple and self-explanatory. You absolutely change your thought process. That's just for there for 11 and 13 is where we are coming from. The things to do to foster this ability. Number one, you have to change your process. You have to know without a shadow of a doubt who you are. If not, then there is a journey of self-discovery, which we do not have time to get into, but a journey of self-discovery to identify, okay, who are in Him and to which degree of execution or manifestation that season requires. What amount of your has to come out? What amount of your potential has to come out to fulfill what He wants to do? Again, going back to Philippians, chapter 4. 2, you have to remain teachable and coachable. That is number one hiccup for the majority of individuals, especially when it comes to the process of the thought process. Most of those individuals have too large level of pride. Okay, to be in a position where I coach or be in a position where I teach. And when you are no longer or teachable, then you have to give yourself the ability to grow. Unfortunately, you become stuck, you become you have boundaries around you because you now cannot go any further than that you are willing to learn to go. Number 3 is to challenge yourself to see your situation from a different perspective. We can hang our heads there for a minute and talk about that. Challenge yourself to see your situation from a different perspective. Okay? You have to sometimes put yourself in a person's shoes. It helps foster the spirit of ability. Number 1, it broadens your sight. Okay, you I talked before 15 minutes of that focus on expands. It is acceptable, it's biblical. We focus on expands. So if what focusing on is all you can see from your perspective, sometimes you're giving yourself a limited focus. So when you're able to put yourself from another person's perspective and see from that perspective, or from a perspective, the entire situation, what you're doing at that moment is you are allowing it to expand. When it expands, it allows you to adhere and to receive additional information that may be necessary to keep you in a position of power and authority, because knowledge is power, right? And then number 4, sometimes you simply have to take a risk. Sometimes you simply have to take a risk. Take the leap of faith. Take risk. No risk, no reward. Business football. Know it. It's been around forever. The new one, you know it. You may have forgotten it, but now you have to take a risk. Okay? It's sometimes required in order for you to continue to foster personal growth. The reason why is because the more that you know, the more you know, the more you become responsible for the information. And when you become responsible for the information, then that means that you have to do something. Sometimes that requires decisions to be made. Sometimes that requires protocol to be established, certain processes to be written. Okay, and sometimes it takes a risk to do that, because it's outside a level of comfortability. It's outside of a zone in which you're familiar, comfortable. Sometimes out of our comfort zone by itself, taking a risk, but it is necessary. So recap real quick: Philippians 4, 11 through 18. We're talking about the spirit of adaptability. Adaptability means you have the ability to new conditions. Adaptability does not mean conformity. You don't become a product of your environment. Situation, the environment is toxic. Adaptability does not mean conformity. For it is that you stay in your lane, ensure you combat wanted from it. In other words, all the little small new stuff around you. Number 3, keeps you in a position to maximize your opportunity. So the spirit of adaptability. Number 1, you have to change your process. Number 2, remain teachable and coachable. Number 3, you have to challenge yourself to see your situation from a different perspective. And 4, you have to simply take risks. So I want to tell you tonight, in concluding comments, if you hear me and see me, unfortunately, that today you have to take a risk. Today is the day you have to take a risk to ensure that you see opportunities for you. Okay, and you don't make decisions to advance, or you don't take a risk to learn, implement what you learn, and to really walk things out. What happens in that time is you limit the of harvest in which you see. Back to the no reward. So tomorrow morning, when you get up, this is your time to practice take a risk. This is the opportunity, take the leap of faith and do it. I had a conversation earlier this evening about the simple frustrations that individuals have. When they pray something, they feel like that the answer not comes to them, especially in the way that they want. Okay, but in reality, the answer is given a set of instructions. Sometimes that instruction just need to be done. Sometimes you just need to go. Sometimes you just need to do it. And we waste time waiting for a sign written in the clouds, when in reality the answer has been in our hands, and a lot of it is just do it. So tomorrow you just do it. Tomorrow is your due day. Okay, tomorrow is due day. Right. So the last thing I want to encourage you with in regards to that, and then we're going to get ready to conclude, is to understand that you do have some time to reflect. Okay, Scripture Philippians 4:11 here, we're very clear identifying that we have a purpose that's given by Him, and we have the strength to complete the purpose that was given by Him. The two can be factors; it's all given by Him. We have a responsibility to be in Him. We have a responsibility to be in Him. So tomorrow, when you get to do what you do, okay, make sure you see Him first. Make sure you do all your work and let Him direct your path. Father in heaven, thank you for every person that has watched this in live and watches this in replay. I pray today that they begin to foster the spirit of ability, that they begin to do the things that you need to do. And those few steps, in the correct and right direction, I thank you for a very clear understanding and a direction. We give you the praise. We give the honor and glory for Jesus' name. I want to thank you so much for your time. I appreciate for the technical difficulties. We're going to go back and review this to we're going to just record it and okay, because it's great information that needs to go for you. So I pray that it's a great day. I pray tomorrow is even greater, and you your victory. We look forward to seeing you on next Wednesday, which I believe is ready. Maybe go have to check the calendar, but nonetheless, thank you so much for your time. You guys have a good day.